We are back with another video. Before you get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, Camel Face's official diss track towards Nicki Minaj and Champagne Thickums will be coming out in August. Camel Face got a collaboration with Eminem, and unfortunately, shots will be thrown. It has been reported that Camel Face and Eminem will reunite on the new Rakim and Corrupt and Masta Killa collab album. The project A&R and executive producer M80 shared the track list for the upcoming project. Track number 6 is listed as an interlude featuring Hove and Shady. It's unclear if they will rap on the guest appearance. If so, it will be their first musical collab since 2001, Renegade, from Jigga's The Blueprint album. The new Rakim, Corrupt, and Masta Killa album is slated to drop in August. Okay, so Camel Face is allegedly going to be on this collab album. Let me know if you guys are going to support the album, because Eminem is going to be on the album, and allegedly Camel Face will be dropping some shade, okay? Because he's going to be on the record with Slim Shady dropping some shade. He also got his own music that he's working on where he will be going after Young Money, unfortunately. Now, Camel Face also popped out at the Knicks game where the Knicks lost. And, you know, Cardi B did perform looking like a toothache, looked a mess. But it looks like his rollout is beginning. First, he dissed Nicki Minaj and Drake and Jaguar, and now he's popping out at the Knicks game. He has 2 shows that he's doing at the Yankee Stadium, and he also has announced that he's doing a show in Paris and also doing a show at the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Now, I know it's business, but I feel like Eminem doing a record with Camel Face after he dissed Nicki and Drake, you know, after all the times Nicki and Drake have worked with Eminem, hopefully, you know, he not throwing shots at them as well. But I don't think Eminem will do that. But I'm just saying, like, you gonna hop on a track where Camel Face definitely gonna be dissing them. You supposed to be cool with Young Money. Now, Scratch Off goes off on the fans after people were clowning her and calling her a flop for selling less than 35,000 first week for her new album, Side Chick Mama. She posted and deleted a response to a fan that said, "I don't give a fuck how much the album sold, this my shit." She said, "Real, cuz why are people that don't get a royalty check worried about sales? My music always outlives release week. First week don't equal impact." Okay, let me know if you guys agree or disagree. It seems like the flops are trying to say that their music is impactful. I think Mashed Potato Stomach said the same thing a few weeks ago. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. In my opinion, I like Scratch Off, but her music is not impactful. I don't know what she's talking about. You know, it's the delusion for me. I like Scratch Off, but none of her songs really stand the test of time like that. I don't know what she's talking about. When has she ever been really impactful from the game? How are you impactful, but you've stolen flows, you've stolen lyrics from Drake and Nicki Minaj? That's basically what you do. You take Drake's flow, you take Nicki Minaj's lyrics, and you try to make your own spin or twist to it. That's not impactful. That's you subliminally paying homage. You have no impact on the game right now. Nobody wants to be like Scratch Off. I don't think anybody wants to be a third baby mama that sells 30,000 every time they drop. Like, I wonder what she's talking about, if 21 Below Average is gassing her head up, but I think it's giving delusion, in my opinion. Now, they're saying that Cardi B posted this to shade Scratch Off, saying this is the alleged purse that she was going to give Scratch Off if Scratch Off had forgiven her after she got caught calling Scratch Off a coochie. Now, in my opinion, I get it is cheetah themed, I guess, but the bag is ugly. You know, no shade. I feel like sometimes these celebrities don't have good taste in fashion. Like, that bag is hideous. Okay? I feel like I'm glad she didn't take that bag. Uh-oh. Is Rihanna trying to sun Tyla? She was at the governor's ball and she ran up and hugged Jeannie from Blackpink. Ran up, hugged her, was talking, conversating with her. A lot of people are wondering why she didn't do that with Tyla. You know, why didn't you do that with Tyla? You running up to Jeannie like, you know, she's supposed to be an A-list superstar. To some she may be. I don't know, not to me. But then you paid Tyla dust. Is the disrespect for me. I know Tyla looking at this video like, this bitch is fake. Tyla looking at this video like, hold the fuck up. Are you trying to say Jeannie's better than me? Okay. Now, maybe she's just trying to get the, you know, Asian demographic to buy Fenty. You know, this could be strategic. But Rihanna fans are not happy with the backlash that Rihanna is receiving. And they're saying the way she was the one who went up to hug her, wouldn't let her go and pulled her along with her to ASAP Sat. And y'all want me to believe she's not a girl's girl because of that nasty Indian individual with a history of being passive aggressive. Yikes. Okay, so it looked like Tyla getting dragged as well. And another thing is, though, no shame, Blackpink and BTS and all these K-pop groups be copying black culture. They be copying black culture. Didn't one of them get caught saying the N-word? I could have sworn. I don't remember if it was Jeannie or Rose or the other ones. But one of them got caught saying the N-word on camera. Okay? But yet they get embraced and Tyla gets the boot. Tyla gets the cold shoulder. Wow. If I don't know, this is kind of weird. If I was Tyla, I'd definitely feel some type of way. But in hindsight, is Jeannie hotter than Tyla? But if that's the case, if that's the reason why she's not fucking with Tyla, which is mostly because Tyla copies her, but Blackpink copies black culture, I just feel like, you know, why didn't she just embrace Tyla like this? I don't get it. Like, I get it, Tyla copies you and she's taking some members from your team, but Jeannie, I don't know. Is she a better artist than Tyla? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think so. Jeannie as a solo artist. We're not talking about Blackpink. We're talking about Jeannie as a solo artist. Is she bigger than Tyla? Now, moving on from that, Rihanna and Ariana Grande are the two fastest artists to score 10 number one singles on the Hot 100 this century after Ariana's new single just went number one after she put out 15 different versions. So congratulations to Queen Ari on that. But it also has unfortunately been reported that Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater have broken up, according to TMZ, after she took, Ethan Slater from his wife and his newborn child. They have officially broken up. Let me know how y'all feel about that. In my opinion, I'm not shocked. If y'all been on my Patreon, y'all know I had the tea already. If y'all been on my Patreon, y'all already knew I had the tea. But in regards to Ariana, I think maybe she should remain single for the next 5 years. I doubt that will ever happen, but I think it would be smart for her to remain single considering she has a hard time keeping any relationship. So I feel like since she has a hard time doing so, maybe she shouldn't be in any relationships. Because what's the point of every year you going through a breakup? Every year and a half you going through a big breakup. I mean, what's the point of that? So I think she should remain single for a good 5 years. Give that coochie a break. Find yourself, go on a journey, travel, make some better music. I think that would be a good idea for Queen Ariana. JT said on TikTok In another life, all the female rappers would come together to diss all the male rappers. And a fan responded, said, y'all can't even handle Nicki saying Camel Face is wearing a wig. Let me know if you guys would be here for that, if all the female rappers got on a record and diss all the male rappers. I think that would be interesting, but I think a lot of them wouldn't be prepared for a response. And on top of that, Nicki Minaj already did that on Barbie Dreams. 50 Cent actually did it first, where he dissed all the male rappers. And then Nicki Minaj did it on Barbie Dreams. She dissed DJ Khaled, 50 Cent, Meek. She dissed a lot of them on Barbie Dreams. And DJ Khaled was actually mad at her for saying ain't no fat nigga telling me what he ain't eating. Okay, because he don't eat the coochie. So, I don't know. I think a lot of male rappers would be upset. I don't think Drake could handle it. I wouldn't come for him at all. Don't say nothing about Drizzy, because he's sensitive already. Okay, there's a few rappers you wouldn't be able to say nothing about. You couldn't say nothing about me, because he's sensitive. Drake. I think Kendrick and J. Cole, they would take it on the chin, but there's going to be a lot of rappers that would be upset. And you definitely would not be able to say nothing about Camel Face, because he going to be upset. And then most of the female rappers would end up getting blackballed like Nicki Minaj. So, I don't know if it's a good idea. I think it definitely would be a risk. It would be entertaining, but it definitely would be a risk. And then some people might be upset and they will clap back at you. And then I feel like a lot of female rappers can't really talk. A lot of y'all are baby mamas. Y'all got bad surgery. Can't keep a man. I mean, what can y'all say? A lot of y'all can't talk. Now, JT can. I think JT, Doechii could possibly talk. But a lot of y'all can't, because y'all are ran through. Most of the female rappers are ran through. And baby mamas. So I feel like y'all can't really talk no junk on a record, especially when most of the men are more talented than some of y'all. Now, JT is trying to get Megan and Doechii to do a collaboration with her where they're dissing a lot of men. And I think JT, Doechii, and Megan got a lot of talent. They could pull it off. But Megan, I don't know if she really can say a lot, considering that, a lot of people may say she's ran through. I think that's what they're going to say back to her. And she start dissing a lot of men, prepare for them to diss you back. That's all I'm going to say. Now, Walmart Beyonce decides to announce that she is putting out a mixtape with Timberland called Resurrection. Now, a lot of fans are questioning why Parkwood Entertainment and Queen Bee are not promoting the mixtape. A fan said, why hasn't Parkwood posted about this yet? LOL, #weird. And here's the thing. I don't understand why y'all always never get the message. Every year I have to tell y'all the same fucking thing. It's been going on. How many years since Chloe has went solo? Since 2021. I've been telling y'all that Walmart Beyonce is not who Queen Bee cares about, and how Queen Bee don't fuck with Walmart Beyonce. I've been telling y'all that since Chloe started her career years ago. Y'all said I was lying, I was capping, I was delusional, but now all I hear is silence. When I be right, I hear silence. Okay? It's clear as day, Beyonce do not fuck with Chloe. And the thing is, I wouldn't be shocked if eventually Chloe gets dropped from Columbia / Parkwood Entertainment, because she hasn't recouped enough money for them anyway. They spent more money on Chloe than she has actually recouped. And I think when it comes to Chloe, putting out a mixtape is smart, because an album has a bigger budget. She don't really get much of a budget anyway, but album, you need more marketing. So she can kind of just drop this with minimal effort, and there's no expectations. Now, the snippet I heard sounds like a little bit of Aaliyah, so I'm sure she's going to be in her Aaliyah bag, trying to copy the icon, since she's been copying Beyonce for so many years, and it has never worked. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some very hot tea on Nicki, Drake, Champagne Thickums, Ariana, and Ethan Slater on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And have a great day.